back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you. I'm so glad you clicked on. Today we are doing a mini readathon. I love dedicating a whole day off to just reading, cleaning, doing some crafts, just hanging out, having a great time by myself. So that is what today is. So with these mini readathons, I tend to read for like 10 to 11 hours. I actually already started. I started 30 minutes ago. I needed to finish Georgie All Along. I was planning on finishing this last night, but I got too tired and went to bed. So I had like about 50 pages left. So I read that this morning and absolutely loved this book. It was so sweet, but I do have a vlog where I talk about this book. So I'm not going to talk about it much in this one, but I did start off the reading vlog by finishing this. The main goal of today was to get to these 3 books. Don't know if it's going to be possible, but we're going to try our best. I do know that I'll probably definitely get to 2 at least. The Cursed by Harper L. Woods. This is the second book after The Coven. I am unsure if there's a third book. I think it might just be a duology, but I am excited to get into this one. It was just so like entertaining and bingeable. I am hoping to start and finish Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is the 4th book in the Harry Potter series. I am trying to finish the Harry Potter series before 2025 starts. That is one of my main goals. And honestly, I'm feeling like I'm going at a pretty good pace. It's only October and I've already read 4. Well, I'm about to read 4, so I have, what, 3 left? But this is one that I really want to get to. The final book, if I do have the time, I would really love to start The Wedding Witch. I may potentially read this one and then The Wedding Witch and then start Harry Potter. This one is so short. It's literally 270 pages. That is the plan. I'm gonna go ahead and start with The Cursed because I think that this one's gonna be probably one of the fastest ones. I also have it on audio so I can make my book nook. I got this for my birthday from my friend Han and I have been itching to do it. Anyways, welcome to the readathon. We are gonna go ahead and get started. Hello friends, I have been reading for about, well, exactly 2 hours and 1 minute. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. I have been working on my little book nook. I'll show you up close, but it is definitely tedious. I've been reading The Cursed for about an hour and a half, and I am on page 135. These books are so easy to fly through. However, I feel like the plot is very minimal. And honestly, I feel like as of right now where I'm at, this book could have been put in with the first book and it could have just been like a single standalone book, like maybe like 400 to 500 pages. The first book was like 270 or something, and this one's 290, so I just feel like it definitely could have been one book because the plot is like not really plotting. It just feels like a little bit kind of pointless, if that makes sense, to have the second book, because I do feel like if we just took, and of course I'm not done with it, I'm literally on page 135, but if as of right now where I'm at, this all could have been in the previous book. Because if I do think back on the previous book, it definitely lost its plot in the middle. It it just like, I don't know. The whole like premise of this story is really interesting. Like the magic and the like witches and the like the whole idea of it is really fun and I'm enjoying it. But like I feel like we're just like kind of pushing it with this one. I don't know. Willow's powers are really, really cool. If you read the first one, you could definitely like see the like, what is it called? Foreshadowing to her powers and like who she is and what she can do. So seeing that is really cool. And I really did enjoy the twist at the end of The Coven. If you've read that, I really did like that. Something just happened. I can't say too much because this is the second book. I don't want to spoil anything about the first one, but something just happened and I was like, oh, okay. Interesting. but I feel like it didn't really have like truly anything to do with the plot of the story. I'm unsure. I'm still enjoying it. It's definitely a fast-paced book, so if you're looking for a dark romance with witches and magic and stuff like that for the spooky season, definitely I would recommend picking up this series. It's just a super fast book. It's very bingeable, very easy to read, but don't expect too much from it because they're entertaining, but they're definitely not like I'm probably not going to remember anything about this book in a couple of months, honestly. So they're fun in the moment, nothing crazy though. Anywho, I'm gonna go back to reading. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Friends, I am still in the same spot, but it is now 12:22 and I have finished the Cursed. And I really do feel like this book like had like no true plot. The first one was definitely a lot better than the second one. It had more plot. I can't tell if I want to give it a 2.5 or a 3. Just because this genuinely didn't have like, I feel like any substance. I need to like go on GoodReads and read what other people are saying about this. Somebody said that they didn't feel like there was a plot and the romance was extremely shallow and really only focused on the smut, and that the end was completely rushed. And I very much agree with that. It really was like all over the place, but like going nowhere, if that makes sense. I think I am gonna go with like a 2.5. There really wasn't much to this story. Sorry if that last clip was out of focus, but anyways, I think I'm gonna start this book, but I am unsure. I'm gonna make lunch, I'll come back and give you guys a little bit of an update of what I'm choosing to do. Hello friends, it is now like 3 o'clock. It is 3:09 and I actually decided to pick up a little thriller. I picked up Sleep Tight. I got this with Book of the Month this month because I had a free book for my birthday and it looked really interesting. It is it's definitely creepy. If you're looking for a creepy book that like if you turn the lights out you'll be a little bit scared and spooked, I think that this would definitely do it. To say something without like spoiling anything in the story or giving away the plot, it is following Tessa. She is a cop detective and her daughter gets kidnapped, and it starts bringing up stuff from the past and a different serial killer who was caught. It starts off with actually a pretty like scary-ish scene, so it is very interesting. There seems to be a lot of lies and secrets being held with Tessa's past, but also there's a lot of secrets with other characters as well. It's just a very interesting story. The chapters are super duper short, so it is very, very bingeable. I am on page 181, and I am enjoying it. I really don't know where it's gonna go. I feel like this is definitely giving more like psychological than like true horror thriller. I mean, definitely thriller. Honestly, this is pretty creepy. Like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty creepy book, but it is really good for the season, the spooky season going on right now. So I am going to keep reading. I only have this one's also a pretty short one. This is like 320 pages and I'm on page 181, so we are making some progress. I started this around like 12:30, so, but I finished my book nook, so now I'm just chilling reading this. That is the little bit of an update. I'm gonna keep reading and I will update you guys probably when I finish this book, honestly. Hello friends, I have been reading for about 8 hours and 30 minutes in total. so far, and I just finished, well, not just, I have obviously showered and I am taking a little bit of a reading break, but I did finish Sleep Tight, and I think I'm honestly gonna give this one a 4.25. This was a really good thriller. It kept me on my toes. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was really entertained, really intrigued to see what was happening. This was a complex thriller, I would say, where it's like you can have guesses, but that's just not gonna be it. Like, there's just gonna be so much more that like turns out in the story and appears, and the twists are really like well done. And I truly really did enjoy this. It was creepy, it was eerie, it had a vibe set, it was very like moody. So I would recommend picking this up definitely for the season that we're in. It is definitely a spooky time read. So really enjoyed this, really glad I picked it up. I love a good thriller here and then, so I'm very excited that this one is now on my top to recommend for thrillers. I am going to be picking up The Wedding Witch, but Aunt and I are making dinner and we usually watch Pretty Little Liars, so we're gonna do that, and then I will pick this book up and maybe finish it. Hello, readathon vlog. I have decided that I am gonna end the vlog. Andrew and I are gonna hang out for the rest of the night, but we did finish 3 books today. Granted, one of them I only had 50 pages left of and didn't talk about much in this vlog, but I did finish 2 books, 1 2-star, 1 4-star, so we had a good time. But I'm gonna end this one here, and hopefully I'll be able to do a couple more of these this year. November and December, I'm hoping to do a couple of more of these. I feel like I haven't done one in a long time, so it was really nice doing it today. I'm so happy I was able to do it because I definitely needed a little reading day. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Toodaloo!